So we are doing practice sheet 7. This is the second video. So we're going to look at number 5. It says, Nastia knitted 2 scarves for her dolls. One was 8 3/4 inches long. The other was 1.5 inches shorter than the other. How long was the second scarf? So what we know is there's 2 scarves. This is the length of one. This is not the length of the other. It is, the second one is this much shorter than that one. Okay? So hopefully, guys, you know that means we are going to subtract to find the length of the other scarf. So your job is to find the least common denominator and go from there. This is not a problem that requires regrouping. Okay? So number 6, I've had a few of you struggling with this, but as soon as I start talking to you, you get it. So this says change 36% to a simplified fraction and decimal. So first of all, in order to do this, you have to know what percent means. Okay, percent means we are comparing a number to 100. Okay, so that means I put 36 over 100. Okay, if I read that correctly, it's 36 hundredths. Okay, tenths, hundredths, 36 hundredths. Okay, there's your decimal. It basically lays it out for you right here. Normally, I just say take your decimal from the percent, move it 2 places to the left, okay, which gives you this. Now, your job is to simplify, okay? That's your job, simplify it. Okay, so let's work on number 7, okay? This is our first full week after having learned this, so let's see what we remember, okay? So hopefully we remember when you multiply fractions or mixed numbers, you have to make them improper first, okay? You cannot just multiply across. No, 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 okay? So I have to do Texas, TX, Texas, TX, okay? So we're going to multiply. We're going to multiply 5 times 4 and add 4. So what is 5 times 4? Then add 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 4 is 24 over 5. Now I do the same thing here. 4 times 2 plus 1. So 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 1, 9 over 4. Now, if you remember when we were doing division, we do keep, change, flip. We do not do that when we're multiplying. We keep it just as it is. And we're going to look for relationships. So once this is set up, guys, we're going to look for the relationship. So remember, any number on top can work with any number on bottom. Okay? So hopefully we know this 5, it will not work with 24, it will not work with 9. 5 is prime and not a factor of either of those. But 4, both of these are even, right? 24 and 4, so for sure we can divide by 2, but we can also divide by 4. Okay, so if I have 24 and 4, you do not have to write this out over here. These both divide by 4, so that's kind of what I'm doing here. For instance, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So I'm going to cross that out and put a 1 because I'm dividing that number by 4. Now I'm going to divide 24 by 4, which is 6. And if you don't know that, guys, you just need to write this out. Okay? Just take the time to do it. Okay? 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now there's no more relationships. I can tell there's no more, but I can still check it in a minute. So your job is to multiply 6 times 9. 6 times 9. If you don't know it, write it. I'll do the 9s. Remember, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 times 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 54. And 5 times 1 is 5. And from here we make it mixed. I definitely want to do this with you because we tend to make a mistake when we do this. So 54 divided by 5, right? So 5 into 5, 1. 1 times 5, 5. I have 0 left. Now, I do have to pull down a 4 because there is a number here to pull down. So 5 into 4 is 0, right? It won't go. So 0 times 5, 0, and then I have 4 left, okay? You have to have this 0 because it's 10. 5 goes into 54 10 times, okay? This number, remember, it goes on top over 5. And hopefully you remember that this won't simplify because these are 1 away, okay? We're going to try one more together, I believe. Yeah, let's do one more together. Okay. This one, that's arrows. This one, we're just going to start it. But since it's division and there's a negative, I want to make sure that I put my triangle. So I have a negative and a positive, which gives me a negative. Okay. Now I'm going to divide 28.36. I've got to rewrite that. I'm sorry. I have to have my numbers lined up very well before I divide. Okay. So I move it once, and it goes right there. Okay. So your job is to divide. Okay. 2 into 2, 1. 1 times 2, 2. I have 0 left. Pull down the 8. Now do 2 into 8. That number will go there. Okay. So your job is to finish this. You will have one number here, 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 and here. Okay. So you're going to finish this one.